Title: The Phony Charity. I was sitting on my couch when the news came on. The screen showed pictures of destroyed homes, flooded streets, and people standing in shock. The disaster had hit a place not too far from where I lived. It was hard to watch. The stories of families losing everything made my heart ache. I wanted to help. After the news, I picked up my phone. I opened social media, where people were sharing videos and pictures of the damage. I saw posts asking for donations to help those affected. I started scrolling and quickly found a charity page that caught my attention. The page looked real. There was a neat logo, pictures of volunteers handing out supplies, and stories from people who said the charity had helped them rebuild. There were smiling children, new homes, and volunteers working hard. The page said every dollar donated would go directly to the families in need. It promised transparency and quick help. I read through the testimonials. One person wrote how the charity gave her family food and a tent to stay in after losing their house. Another thanked them for clean water and medical aid. It felt good to see proof that my money would do some real good. Without thinking much more, I clicked the Donate button. The form asked for my name, email, and credit card information. I typed in the numbers carefully. The amount I chose was $500. It was more than I planned, but I wanted to make a difference. I told myself that if just one family got help because of my donation, it would be worth it. The website thanked me right away and sent a confirmation email. It said my donation was helping rebuild lives and would be used carefully. I felt proud. It was a small thing, but I believed I was part of something bigger. As I put my phone down, I thought about the people I had just helped. I imagined the relief on their faces, the hope in their eyes. It was a good feeling knowing I had done something kind. That night, I told a few friends about the charity and encouraged them to help too. I wanted others to feel the same hope I did. Looking back, I realized how easy it was to trust the charity. It had all the signs of a good cause, but I didn't stop to check if it was real. I didn't verify if the website was official or if the money would truly reach the people in need. I was caught up in the moment wanting to do good as fast as I could. It felt right to give, but sometimes good intentions can lead to unexpected troubles. The next morning, I woke up feeling good about my donation. But then I saw something that made me pause. There was an email from the charity thanking me for my generous gift. The message had pictures of smiling kids and happy families. It even had links to videos and stories showing the help being given. At first, I was excited. But as I looked closer, something felt off. The sender's email address was a strange mix of letters and numbers, not a simple charity name like I expected. I tried clicking the links, but some didn't work properly or led me to pages that looked unfinished. I started to wonder if the charity was real. I went online and tried to find more information. I typed the charity's name into a search engine. There were no news articles about them, no mentions on official charity watchdog websites, no social media pages or reviews. It was like they didn't exist outside of that one website. I checked the website itself. It looked new. The pages were simple and some sections had mistakes in spelling and grammar. The About Us page had photos of people, but they looked like stock images, not real volunteers. The contact page listed a phone number, but when I called, no one answered. The more I looked, the more questions I had. How could a charity be so quiet if they were helping people in a disaster? Where was the proof of their work? Why couldn't I find any solid details? That's when a friend messaged me. She said she had almost fallen for a similar scam. She told me how some scammers use disasters to trick people into giving money to fake causes. They create websites and emails that look real, but the money goes straight to them. I started to feel uneasy. Had I been tricked? I opened the donation confirmation email again. I saw the words pushing me to donate more and to send money through gift cards or wire transfers, methods I hadn't used but now sounded suspicious. The emails were starting to feel pushy and urgent. I took a deep breath. I realized I had made a mistake. I needed to stop and protect myself. I decided to take action. First, I checked with official charity watchdogs online, places that list real and verified charities. My charity wasn't on any of them. Then, I called my bank. I explained everything, how I had donated to a charity that might be fake, and I wanted to know what to do next. The bank told me that because I used a credit card, I could dispute the charge and possibly get my money back. I felt relief wash over me. I also reported the website to the platform where I found it, hoping they would take it down and warn others. It was a hard lesson to learn. I had wanted to help. I had tried to do something good, but scammers use kindness and trust to trick people. Now, I knew better. Next time, I'd check more carefully. I'd look for real reviews and official registrations. I wouldn't let a rush to help cloud my judgment. It was a painful experience but a necessary one. After I contacted my bank and reported the suspicious charity, I felt a mix of relief and worry. Relief because I was taking steps to protect myself, but worry about how many others might have fallen for the same trick. I realized this could happen to anyone, even me. Scammers are clever. They use real-looking websites, fake testimonials, and urgent emails that make you want to help fast. I decided to learn more about how to spot scams so I wouldn't get fooled again. First, I found out that real charities always have a clear online presence. They register with official charity watchdog organizations that verify their work. If I wanted to donate again, I'd check those sites first. Next, I learned about payment methods. Real charities usually accept credit cards or trusted platforms like PayPal. They don't ask for payment via gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. Those are red flags. I also found out that scammers often pressure you to act quickly, making you feel guilty if you don't donate right away. They send constant emails or messages with emotional stories. That pressure is a warning sign. To test my new knowledge, I searched for other charities related to the disaster. I found well-known organizations with hundreds of reviews and clear contact information. Their websites looked professional and they had no spelling mistakes. I felt confident that if I donated to them, my money would go where it was supposed to. Then I thought about the emotional part of it all. When we hear about disasters or suffering, our first reaction is to help. That's a good thing. But scammers use that kindness against us. I reminded myself that it's okay to pause, check facts, and ask questions. Helping doesn't have to be rushed. Finally, I wanted to share what I learned. I told my friends and family about my experience so they wouldn't fall for scams either. I posted on social media about how important it is to verify before donating. Taking back control felt empowering. I was still eager to help people in need, but now I was smarter about it. If you ever want to donate to a cause, remember, check if the charity is registered and trusted. Avoid unusual payment methods like gift cards or wire transfers. Don't let pressure force you to act too fast. Look for clear contact info and reviews. Trust your instincts if something feels off. Investigate. Scams are real, but so is the power to protect yourself. After I shared my story with friends and family, I felt a sense of relief. What started as a tough lesson turned into something positive, a chance to protect myself and help others. But there was still a question I couldn't shake. How many people lose their hard-earned money and trust because of scams like this every day? I started paying closer attention to the news and online forums. I discovered that online scams aren't just a problem in one country, they are a growing global issue. Scammers are always coming up with new tricks, making it harder to spot the fake charities, investment schemes, and phishing emails. Their targets can be anyone, anywhere. This realization hit me hard. Staying safe online isn't just a personal battle, it's a shared responsibility. If I want to protect myself, I also have to help others do the same. So, I made a promise to myself. I would keep learning about scams, stay updated on new tactics, and share what I've learned with friends, family, and even strangers online. Knowledge is the best defense. I even joined an online community focused on fraud prevention. Here, people share stories, warnings, and advice. It felt good to be part of something bigger, to know I wasn't alone, and that I could help others avoid the mistakes I made. One important thing I learned is that it's always okay to ask for help. When something feels off, talk to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, or even your bank. Getting a second opinion can make all the difference. Most importantly, I realized that wanting to help others is never wrong. Our kindness and generosity make the world a better place. But giving wisely means protecting your peace of mind and your finances. From now on, I'm committed to giving with both my heart and my head. I won't let scammers turn my goodwill into their profit. Because true generosity means helping without harm, and that starts with being smart and safe. Moral lesson: scams don't just steal money, they steal trust, peace of mind, and sometimes a person's sense of security. What I learned the hard way is that scammers rely on confusion, pressure, and our natural kindness to get what they want. But awareness and patience can turn the tables. If something feels too good to be true, like a quick 5-0 investment with no risk, or a plea for urgent help, it's okay to take a step back and question it. Real generosity doesn't come with a ticking clock. Real opportunities don't require secrecy or pressure. Your gut feeling is your first line of defense. Listen to it. It's also important to talk openly about scams, even if you think it might be embarrassing. The more we share, the less power scammers have. Education and communication create a strong community shield against fraud. Don't hesitate to ask for help, whether from family, friends, or your bank when something feels off. Sometimes a fresh pair of eyes can spot a red flag you missed. Always verify identities, double-check URLs, and avoid clicking links or sending money without confirming the details. Remember, protecting your money means protecting your future and your peace. Being cautious doesn't mean you're suspicious or unkind, it means you're smart and responsible. And being smart with your generosity ensures that your help reaches those who truly need it. In the end, the best gift you can give yourself and others is knowledge. Stay informed, stay alert, and keep your generosity safe from those who would exploit it. Yoj, subscribe line. Want more stories that teach you how to spot scams and protect your hard-earned money? Subscribe now for practical tips, real-life lessons, and updates to keep you safe. Follow line. Follow for more eye-opening stories, scam alerts, and advice on staying one step ahead of fraudsters. Your safety starts with awareness.